things are made from one, and in the end, all things return to one.
In other words, one is all.
Indeed, and all is one as well.
All is ultimately of the one. So if all is not included in the one, then all is nothing.
You have passed.
I've seen this meme a lot too. Get back at the people who help you throughout your life. That's who you need to get back at. Make sure you deliver something back to them people. You know, like how we want to, oh, I gotta, for everything my quote unquote enemy done to me, I gotta do it like, nah, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, because again, understanding our mind creates reality back to with the, with the energy vamp situation, in the sense of like you're creating that turmoil or that situation by, again, like even with the aspect of thinking like, oh, I gotta protect myself from something external, then that creates something external for you to protect yourself from, you know, you will start to attract that situation compared to like, all right, again, your integrity and understanding is what protects you, is by understanding like, oh, I'm attracting these situations and nothing can harm me, you know. But again, if you forget who you are, then you're not understanding that you're attracting your situation and you thinking that something outside of you can dictate what goes on inside of you, then bam, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what, again, well, thinking like somebody could do a spell to you or this and that, you know what I'm saying? Like there's plenty of haters, existing for a lot of us in this realm. But how powerless would that be if just one of them could just take a voodoo doll and do some shit and then bam and then we moving just like the voodoo doll? Then who really controls things if that was the case? But that's not the case, you know. But that becomes the case if you believe is the case. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the name of the game with any type of, like, if somebody's trying to attack you with some type of energy in some way, form, or fashion, the only way of really, really getting at you on that level is to open your mind to the fact that, like, to get you to believe that something can harm you in any way, form, or fashion, you know? Because there's also the thousand cut where it might not happen all at once, but the thousand cuts were like, coming across, uh, but as you attracting it, but where you're attracting piece by piece, people that say things that, it's not blatant or hard, but in some way, form, or fashion, it's an idea that's from the perspective of something outside of you harming you, and then it's being said right here, and then, and somebody right here kind of brings up something. And if you, again, that by a thousand cuts, if you're not realizing that that's little cuts into whenever somebody say stuff like that, corrected in your mind or physically or externally, where you say, oh no, I don't align with that word magic. Because I used to be that straight up with it too. It's like, I don't resonate with that word magic. Now though, sometimes I don't, I just like say it to myself, like, no, that's probably for you. I don't resonate with that shit. Because I realize another thing too, like I don't have to say it, long as I know. That's it. As long as I know and say it to myself and correct it in that moment, again, in some way, form, or fashion, so it's not agreement, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I don't agree to that. Like, cause bro, man, the laws will just pull up on you and bro, nah. Matter of fact, I'ma holler at you, bro. I got some stuff to do. Nah, no, 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 no. But again, it's a manifestation of the agent Smiths inside of you that pop up outside of you. So you gotta again transmute and do the inner work to release those inner agent Smiths to transmute the external agent Smiths. Agent Smith just being something that's showing up in your realm. That's a reflection of you not fully knowing yourself. Because again, if it feels like our boundaries being crossed, or in some way, form, or fashion, it's having to do with us understanding ourselves better. Because the reason why we're open to being in situations that's, that seems like your energy is being vamped. Again, what is energy vamp? Little short review. You know what I'm saying? You're in a situation, and go watch the video on it for the full, you know what I'm saying? But you're not really being vamped. You're in a situation that just doesn't uplift you. I could say being with like if I was in front of the store, like with, let's just say, chilling in front of the store with the crackheads, you know what I'm saying? Just chilling, you know. And like I could have the idea of like, oh man, they trying to vamp me, like, like I'm being vamped right now, you know what I'm saying? I'm not getting, like I'm feeling drained sitting in front of this corner store. But then at the same time, you know what I'm saying, like understanding it's not you being drained, you're in a situation that doesn't uplift you. You know what I'm saying? Like point blank period. It's not so much as the person's, you know, drained, because again, like energy cannot be destroyed nor created. And the whole reason why Reiki work exists is because we're tapped into an infinite source of energy, but within this experience, again, it is creation and then feedback, you know what I'm saying? So yes, it does come off as being drained, and it does in essence feel like being drained, but what it really is you're just in a space that no longer uplifts you. So it's like yawn and like shit, because it's like this doesn't give me nothing anymore, you know what I'm saying? But it's not like literally like a person got like a toothpick in their mouth and like, ha ha ha, I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying? Because even if, again, even if that is their aim, remembering again, like understanding what is aligning you with the vibration of, quote unquote, psychic attacks or feeling like something is harming you, you know?